Gray, this is fantastic. Tell us about why
There
you
he
launched
is.
this campaign.
We salute you,
There
sir.
he
We
is, the big
salute
guy.
you.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Zach. Sorry, I didn't hear the question there.
Yeah, just why you decided to start this campaign, this Save Chuck campaign.
Well, it's the most fun show on television, and the thing is, it's in Escape right now that doesn't have a lot of family shows. It's something that you can watch with your 80-year-old grandfather, or you can watch with your 8-year-old son. It really spans all ages, but I think that it really is a show that for some reason has not maybe been marketed as well as it could have, to be understood by everybody, to say, you know what it is. It's fun, it's spy, it's drama, it's comedy, it's action. It's things that could appeal to anybody, but I really believe that there are tons and tons of people out there that could be watching that just don't know about it.
All right, and Gray, you have a couple of quick questions, I think, for Josh and Zach. Far away.
Well, Zach, you mentioned when we talked a couple of weeks ago that you wanted to avoid the Jericho phenomenon, where the show was renewed and then canceled soon after. What do you think fans can do over the summer to increase and build up the audience in the fall?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't want to be misunderstood. I don't want to. Unfortunately, that was my phone. It was the alarm. My phone is on silent. I do very much respect the Jericho phenomenon in the sense that the fans got behind it, sent tons of peanuts to CBS, and Les Moonves, saw it fitting to renew the show. But he also cautioned the fans, and he said, you need to take this same passion and you need to dedicate it toward the next season. Otherwise, we'll have no choice but to do exactly what we've just done and cancel the show. And so my only, my passion, my caution, my warning, my thoughts to anyone out there who loves Chuck as much as we love making it is thank you, first of all, for the grassroots campaigns that everyone has either started or been a part of. We will continue to do everything that we can to jump on board with you. We share your enthusiasm, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And please, let's all take that into the future so that we're not just doing this for nothing now, that this will mean a wave. This is just the beginning of a big wave that will continue to, bring us through the next few seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Well said.
And now that Chuck sort of has these superpowers, is that going to change the show, or are we just going to have more fun opportunities from that?
It's not going to change the show. There are certain things that I wish I could tell you right now, but I can't tell you because I don't want to blow it for Chris Vidak and Josh Schwartz and our other very talented, awesome writers. Just know that this kind of advent of superpowers is not all that meets the eye. I mean, there are certain conditions or scenarios in which they might be implemented. So, the still bumbling Chuck trying to make his way through this world of espionage. This is not a puzzle solved. This is certainly still a work in progress. So there'll still be, the great romance and tension between Chuck and Sarah. There'll still be all the hijinks at the Buy More, that is being courageously led by Morgan, obviously because, Chuck has been absent, living in the spy world. Isn't that right, buddy? I'm sorry about that, by the way. And this, the same kind of tomfoolery and heart, really, that we've been able to and wanting to bring since day one of this show. And that obviously, is I think, the biggest reason why people respond to it. It's something that, like you said perfectly, your 80-year-old father and your 8-year-old son, you can all sit down and watch it together and all be equally entertained, but for, multiple different reasons. And to be able to have that is such a blessing for us.
Mm-hmm. And to Joshua now, to somebody who's never seen the show, why should they go out this summer and rent the Season 1 DVD and get caught up and see Season 3 in the fall?
Well, for all the reasons that you guys are just, and you said perfectly yourself, I think, it's just a really entertaining hour of television. It's really fun, and it's not too heavy. And right now, with kind of everything going on, I feel like that's what people really need right now. It's just a nice hour of escapism, and I think that we offer that in spades, In spades, is that right?
Yeah, in
Can you offer something in spades?
I think so. It's easier than offering it in diamonds, clubs, or hearts.
Okay, all right. But yeah, no, it's... it's as you can see, it's we take ourselves very seriously, and so go out there and get those DVDs.
All right, Gray, I'm sure you are laughing heartily now. Thank you ever so much to Gray, our iReporter, for joining us and also for the campaign to save Chuck. And
Thank you, Gray. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
yeah,
Thanks, guys.
It's interesting because Gray is bringing up a point there that a lot of our iReporters have been sharing too, like Carl, who says, Chuck is the best show on TV, hands down. This show is why I wear my own Chucks to work now. Hey, Josh and Zach, I want to ask you guys, of all of the things that you have seen, the ideas to save Chuck, what has been the most creative? I know, for example, Zach, that you were involved in leading people to Subway.
Yes, this I can't deny this. Yes, this really did happen. There's a girl named Wendy Farrington, and she's a diehard Chuck fan. She was sitting at home watching Chuck one night, trying to think of ways that she could save the show, and she just kind of put two and two together and said, well, Subway's a main advertiser in the show, and if we can patronize or solicit these certain businesses that are putting their time and money into the show, then wouldn't that bode well with NBC and with the studio and whatnot? And I think that's very smart campaigning. She happened to be in England. I was over there with Adam Baldwin doing a sci-fi convention, taking some pictures and signing some autographs and spending some time with the fans. And there happened to be a Subway right around the corner. I didn't even know Subways existed anywhere outside of the United States. That's how ignorant I am. Of course, there's one right around the corner from where we were in Birmingham. And everyone at that convention said, yeah, I'll go with you. Let's go get a sandwich. So, the ants go marching one by one, hurrah, and we're over. And they said, hey, you can make a sandwich. So I went behind the counter to make a sandwich. And the next thing I know, I don't know, I made 200 sandwiches.
Who knew?
And let me tell you, I'm pretty good
guy.
at making sandwiches.
Yeah.
I am pretty good.
Yes, carpal tunnel now.
I'm sure
too.
you are. Well, we hope that you're not going to be making sandwiches, that you are going to be continuing to shoot Chuck, and that we'll be able to welcome you back for a third season. So we want to thank you, Zach, Josh, for joining us, and good luck.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so
God
much.
bless you. Have a great day.
Bye. All right, well, for more on Chuck and other shows on the bubble, as they say, facing cancellation, head on over to cnn.com/entertainment and make sure to check out the iReports link with the story, cnn.com/entertainment.